born, and it's cause number 2021-43434 in the interest of Yvette Yvonne Prios Nunez. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Pettis?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Ms. Pettis?
Yes, I can.
All right, raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I swear to say the truth.
All right, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Selena Nunez Perez, and I'm the mother of Yvette Rios Nunez.
All right, representing the Attorney General of the state of Texas.
Andrea Ea.
Court will note that the presumed father, Jonathan Pettis, is not present. He was personally served on August 10th, 2021 at 8:06 p.m. at 325 East Ritchie Road in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He has not appeared or filed an answer. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor. He actually appeared at the last setting in February and signed the paternity testing order, which also gave him notice of today's hearing. And he has also completed DNA testing that excludes him as the father.
Okay, hold on.
February 15th was his appearance.
Okay, he's the one that's not Mr. Rios. He signed it. Okay. He appeared and signed an order for parent suggestion, which contained therein an order setting a Zoom hearing for today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then we have the biological father not present.
Correct.
He has Rule 106 service on November 1st, 2021. And he did not appear or file an answer. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'd like to call Selena Perez. Selena, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Perez, will you please state your name for the record?
Selena Nunez Perez.
And will you state the name and age of your child?
My baby's name is Yvette Rios Nunez, and she's 1 year and 4 months.
And Ms. Perez, it's true that Mr. Perez is not the father of your child. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And are you asking the court to exclude him as Yvette's father today?
Yes.
And who is Yvette's father?
It's Yoni Rafael Rios.
And have you ever said that someone other than Yoni could be her dad?
No.
Are you asking that the court adjudicate him as her father and establish the parent-child relationship between them today?
Yes.
And when was the last time you had contact with Mr. Rios?
It was the last court hearing we had on February.
You spoke to him personally that day, even though he didn't appear?
No, I had texted him, telling him that we had our meeting and for him to appear, but he didn't want to get in because he said he didn't have an attorney. And that's the last time I spoken to him.
Okay, and you guys broke up before Yvette was born, right?
Yes.
And has he been involved as a co-parent with Yvette?
No.
And so are you asking that the court make you Yvette's sole managing conservator and him a possessor?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court say that you are the person who designates her primary residence within Harris and contiguous counties?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that the court give him a standard possession order for visitation if he decided to exercise it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And how is she currently covered for health insurance?
With Medicaid.
All right. And to your knowledge, Mr. Rios makes about minimum wage as a landscaper. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And he has one other child that he's supporting, right?
I'm not sure since I don't have no communication with him. But I know he does have another child.
Okay. And are you asking that the court order him to pay $190 a month in child support based on that minimum wage presumption?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that the court order him to pay $57 a month in cash medical support?
Yes, ma'am.
And you do not want any back child support, is that correct?
No, ma'am.
That is correct. Is that correct?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, it's all right. I can be a little confusing sometimes. All right. So you do not want back child support. And do you believe that the terms of the order that we talked about today would be in Yvette's best interest?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to sign and enter an order to this effect today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have no further questions and pass the witness.
Court will also note that the DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Jonathan Pettis, is excluded as the biological father of Tetsu's child, Yvette Rios Nunez. And the court approves the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes.